Okay boys and girls, today I'm going to show you how you can draw your very own giraffe, and then we're going to create an environment for your giraffe afterwards. So this one's partially done and I'm just going to set him to the side, and you're going to see what I mean by partially done. So we're going to get a sheet of white paper and you're going to have it in the direction of portrait, which means it's going long ways rather than landscape. And very first thing that we're going to do a guided drawing, okay? And near the top of your paper you're going to draw a dot. So I'm going to put my dot here, okay? And we're going to draw it lightly in pencil, and next thing I'm going to draw a circle around that dot. So what I've done is actually created an eye. I don't know if you've see what I've done so far. Alright, so an eye. Then at the top of its head I'm going to draw the letter U. Okay, the letter U, just like that. And then I'm going to do around the eye, I'm going to do another letter, sideways U, that's going to go like this. And then I'm going to curl it around like that. Okay? Now what I've done at the top is the two horns, the icicones, and I'm just going to join like that and join like that. Alright, so you can see what I've done so far. It's just the top of the giraffe at the very near top of this top page. Now once I've got that, I'm going to bring a curved line just down slightly. Now giraffes have really big ears, so right here, and it's a bit like a big leaf, I'm just going to draw an ear, like a large ear, and if I wanted to I could actually do another one there if I want to. Then bringing this line, I'm going to do a long neck, and here I'm going to do the same, a long neck, okay? Bit of a hump for the back, slender back, and then bring it down like that, and then I've got the hind leg and I've got room to leave for a hoof. Alright, so it's a bit like bringing a ski slope down to the back, then round the back here I'm also going to bring down its tail and then have a bit of a tassel at the end. I'm going to bring up the leg again and do like a hind, like thigh there. I'm going to curl its body, but here I'm going to actually make it jut out just ever so slightly and bring down this front part for the other leg, and then do this here for the other leg and room for a hoof. Now the next thing is I'm going to do the next leg slightly shorter because it's on the inside, just there, and this one just bring it down, extend the toe out, bring it up, and there you go. Okay, there's my giraffe. Now I'm not doing the patches yet. What we're going to do next is actually paint it, and I'll give you a selection of warm yellows and oranges and peaches, and you can mix and blend them or do them straight, and you paint in the whole giraffe. If you can see here, I actually did a mane as well, which I haven't painted in yet because I want to do the mane when I actually do my patches. But we're going to paint him in and let him sit and dry, because once he's dry then we're going to cut him out and then we're going to do the patches. So I'm going to put him to the side, but we need to do an environment for him. So I'm going to give you another sheet of white paper again. It's going to be set portrait, okay? Let me just pull that out just a little bit so you can see. And you're going to get an oil pastel or a heavy crayon, and you can draw your scene. So I'm just going to do some clouds that are coming in like that, so they're like wispy clouds. Another one there, and do a smaller one in the far distance. I'm going to bring in a big part of a circle for the sun. I'm going to bring in some land here in the foreground. I'm going to draw myself a tree, like a nice dried tree, because we're in Africa. It's not as lush as Florida. And bring that tree there. Maybe I'll do another one just there. And just look at how I'm just drawing it. Just making sort of like bare and jagged, nice organic shapes. Okay, you could add, if you wanted to, you could add a little bit of green going across it if you wanted to. I'm going to do some long, dry grass, just random there. I'm also going to break up and do some more landscape but farther away, so that we've got foreground, middle ground, and then distant ground as well. When you've got that drawing in, and now I'm just going to show you another example there, just something that was even simpler there, you will then paint the whole scene in so that you end up with your background done. Once you've got your background done, you will then cut out your giraffe once he's dry. When he's dry and he's cut out, now you can see there, you're going to add him into your landscape, paste him down. Okay, so I'm going to actually glue my guy down right now. And then you're ready to add in the patterns on him. So let me just add a nice fine glue line on his legs, up around his neck. I'm going to make sure that I've got him standing in the foreground. There we are. And I'm going to use a mixture of brown and orange. And basically I'm going to do a double loading technique where I'm using two colours at the same time. You can do one colour or two colours. So if we're doing double loading, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it into the lightest colour first. Then I'm going to go into the darker colour. When I pick it up, I've got two colours on my brush. And I'm going to start applying patches onto my giraffe. When I find that my brush is starting to lose paint, I'm just going to do the same again, dip it into the lightest colour and into the next colour. And if you can see, I haven't even washed my brush, don't need to. And just fill in some nice random shapes and patterns on my giraffe. Now you'll find that you've also got the head shape and the legs. If you just want to pull those out a little bit more with your oil pastel, there you go. And you can add some finer details onto the face and the hoofs. I'm just going to give it some patches there. And that's your giraffe. Now boys and girls, in case you're having difficulty drawing your giraffe, or you don't want to attempt to do that, I do have some templates that have been cut out as well. But I'd really love you to follow the guided drawing script first, have a go at it. If it doesn't work out, we've always got this as the substitute. So you can see, this is the one that I did from the drawing script, and this is the one that I did from the cutout. And we're going to attempt the drawing script first. I know it's fairly difficult. And then if we have problems with that, then we can go to the template. That's your turn, boys and girls. Let's make some art.